Hi class, good morning. So, welcome to our lesson 5. It's mixing colors. And I have here to mix color with, I have here a knife. You can use different kinds of knife. Um, and there's different kinds of knife, but I prefer a small knife. You see, because this one is easier for me to, I don't know. But if I make like big mixing, like big quantity, I use big one. And also, I use liquid when it is second layer or second painting. I use a spirit, which is low odor, but you can get Gamsol right now. The art shop near me doesn't have any. And I put my spirit here to keep it close, right? So it's like a sealed lid, a sealed top, so that when I finish, I just cover it and the colors will just sink and you can use it all over again. But you can use a turpentine substitute, which is cheaper, and you can also use it to wash your brush anyway. So we are having in my chart, I have this for the black and white. I have the white here, and you can have like 6 or 8. It depends upon what color you have. But here I have 8 colors. So I prefer 8 colors that I like to mix. I use Michael Harding for zinc white. This is only for demo. It's quite expensive, so I use it not so much. Not all the time. And for my first uh, row, I will use a Winsor & Newton lamp black and zinc white from Michael Harding. And on my second one, I will use cadmium yellow, then be followed by cadmium red and permanent orange. It's Terra Verde, it's like green but it's darker. Then I have a Winsor Newton, a yellow ochre, a Michael Harding burnt sienna, a raw umber from Michael Harding, and ultramarine and Prussian blue. But we will start with, let's put this away, and we will start with the black and white first. Here I'm gonna use 3 brushes because we don't like to use the same brush all the time because it will contaminate your shading. I have here my it's like a makeup brush. It's a Rosemary and Co. It's for smooshing. It's like to smoothen out your edges. And this one are Filbert. I think they are size 4. So I will use 3 of them. I think the other one is smaller. Look, they are bald already because I don't use it properly. And I use it as a bristle, so you shouldn't be doing it. And another one, I think it is 6, or this is 4, or this is 5. Right. So we'll start with color mixing. I'm gonna put my video on a tripod. So I have here a zinc white. I want to do at least 9 shades, whereas my 9 is white. So I'm gonna put white, right? You don't have to use a lot of colors, a lot of paint. So my black is the 9th one. So I will use my knife to get a wee bit of, to mix into it, just a drop. It's this only for so that it will dry right away. So just a few drops. If you can see it properly. Sorry. Right, so I want to have a string like that. And by the way, I'm using glass, just a fiberglass as a palette. You can use a lot of palette, like there's a plastic palette you can throw, it's just 60p, you can throw right away. I use different kinds of palette, like this is for my watercolor. It doesn't matter, they dry. I can use it again anyway. And this, another palette, it's too huge. I use it when I'm doing a big piece and I have a lot of time not to stop. I like glass because it's easy to clean. You just wipe it and that's it. So anyway, back to our color mixing, right? So I want to do 9. This is 1 and this is 9. Okay? Then in the middle, I'll make in the middle first so that I won't get confused. It's easier that way. See how strong the lump black is? It's really, really black. So this is your so this is your number. Let's see, this is your number 5, right? And then you will put another one, which is a wee bit darker than number 5. Right? always have in handy with you a tissue paper or kitchen roll so that you won't contaminate your, look at that what I did. So then you do again here so that you will see the difference between that one and that one, which is just a wee bit. You're just going to get a small portion of here and you mix it there. So that's it, you have the next color, isn't it? See the difference now? Can you see the difference? Right. So we need to have another one here, another one here. So we're going to have another one. Alright. This is your 5, 6, 7, 8. You can actually make a lot, but it's easier if you count it into like 10. But you need to practice doing it so it's easier for you. Right. So I wipe my knife, and then I want to do more here. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I want to do 7 and 8. So I'm gonna get a wee bit of white there and another bit of white, and I'm just going to put just to differentiate it. Right. Then you're gonna have something that is between that. So you're gonna work it out. Just get a little bit from here and then mix it. Now I'm going to adjust it because as you can see, they look almost the same. And for you, so that it's easy for you to understand, I'm going to adjust number 5 because it's a wee bit darker. Then adjust this as well. I put a white underneath so that it will be easy for you to recognize. Right. Now you can see now that they are different now. You can see the difference between the 3 of them. But this one I need to more improvise it. You can see that just a wee bit of black, and it's really a very strong color. So I advise just to put a small amount. Right. You can see now how different it is, right? Can you tell? So you got your black 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's not perfect, but you can always always practice. Now with the second color we're gonna be using a cadmium yellow. Cadmium yellow, it's quite expensive. So I put the color in the middle, number 5, just a wee bit. So you remember that if you add white, it is a tint. If you add black, it is a shadow, right? So put a wee bit of black here for my coloring. And then I'm just gonna grab some of the white here. Right. So I want to have a string of, I will not have a white because it's yellow. So I want to have a string of 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. So it will be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, where is the cadmium yellow from the tube is my middle color. So I will use first for the tint. I'll drop a wee bit of white here, a more here. It will be that is contaminated with dark, and then a lot there. Right, then I add cadmium yellow. Cadmium yellow is very strong as well. The hues is very bright, so it will actually is a very bright color. I call it, this is my Calvary, because it is so hard to, the only way to lighten it is you put white underneath as your underpainting. Yes, okay, so I'll put another one here. And with a wee drop from my knife, I just mix it to the next level of yellow. Right. So now you have different kinds of yellow. Right. So now I'm going to have a darker one. So I'm gonna use black. But first I'm gonna put a yellow here. Then a wee bit and a small bit. Then I'm just gonna use black, just a wee bit, because it's very strong, as small as a peppercorn. Right. Then you mix it. You can't hardly see it, but it's a wee bit. It becomes like black is really like magic. Lamp black, if you put yellow on it, becomes green. You can try it. I'll show you. Right, so you can see it becomes like a very dark green. Let me emphasize it a wee bit. And you see how green it is. Look, right, you can see It's a wee bit green. Black really is, they say black is really blue. Right, so I mixed the next one. You can see this turns into a wee bit green as well, like a dark green. Isn't it? So that's our mixing color. And we will apply it for apply. You will do the same with the other colors. You make 3 and you make 3. In the middle is the color coming from the tube. I will just make another one. Michael Harding Permanent Orange. Right.
How easy it must be for a woman like your cousin.
My music is driving me crazy. So we use the permanent orange. Permanent orange is actually used a lot in a Caucasian skin, because their skin is like luminous, so you can have like a reddish pinkish orangey texture, or not a texture but color of skin. So I'm gonna, like the yellow, I'm gonna do 1 2 3 and 1 2 3, so I'm gonna do 6. So I will put a small amount, a wee bit here, and the biggest amount of tint. Then I'm gonna, orange also is a very strong color, so I'm gonna use to have my shades of green. Right. I wipe it because I want to, so you will see the difference. I put more. To emphasize it. Then put here my other mix. I need, wait. So the difference is more pronounced. It's up to you. There is no rules in mixing colors. The rule is it has to be as the same as your model. What is your model? What the color of the skin, or the trunk, or everything. The hair, the eyes. So that's why it is very important to have a live model, so you can differentiate. Right. Then I will do another 2, which is alright. Another 3. I mean, so put wee bit black, small black, and a very small black. Start here. Right. You can see it's more darker. And then this one, which is just a hint of orange on it. It looks like so black. Gonna put a wee bit. You can see it has a hint of orange, but still very black. So that's what you're gonna do with your chart. You can have 6, and then you can have 6 in between here as well. But mine to separate your black and white, and then do your other hues in 6 or 7. Or if you are brave, you can do more, which is 9, right? And here's an example with my skin. My skin is, I'm a dark brown. So I want a skin like this to be the same. How I'm gonna mix it, right? So it's just a wee glimpse of our next lesson, because you will be asking me about this. So just to show you that it is very important to have your model in front of you. So I put a wee bit of yellow ochre and raw umber, right? Because it's like that's the nearest to my skin, isn't it? I will not use white because it will be chalky. You know what I mean? It's like I use a lot of Johnson's baby powder. So I'm gonna mix here. You can see I'm gonna mix here to be nearest to my skin, but it's not still. This is very dark. I'll use a lot of yellow ochre, which is not still. So you see, I compare it like that. You compare it like that. So what I do is I use, to make it lighter, I will use more yellow ochre. Then now it is like shadow is so you can see my skin have a wee bit of reddish hint in it. So I'm gonna use a wee bit of cadmium red. I put a lot on it. And it's alright. So that is the darker on my skin. So that is determining your hue, your color. Then you can make a lot of string on it again, so that you got several shades of the skin. So I will put 1, 2, 3, and I have darker to lighter. See, it is chalky. I hate doing that. You can see the different and one of them would surely be like